like to welcome you to Honolulu, Hawaii. Where the local
Aloha! Welcome to Hawaii, everyone. Went to the island of, oh, I gotta get her in the front. To the island, yeah, Hawaii. Honolulu. All right, let's show you how to get to the rental car. USA gives me a free gold membership to Hertz. So my name should be on a board, and we should just be able to grab the car and go. There's the board. Gold member directory. Let's see what we get. Spots are painted on the floor. Oh, there it is, way up there. You can read it. Look at that. Camaros and Mustangs. We're not getting one of those though. Not trying to get in trouble here. Well, this is our Ford Escape. I thought I was getting a Buick. They said Buick or similar, but yeah. Okay, so I guess we got another Ford. What you gonna do? All right, let's check it out. You guys are seeing it for the first time with us. We're gonna take you right to the best part. Oh yeah, look at that. We have a view of the ocean. Oh wow, look at that. Pretty cool. Alright. Queen size bed. TV, look at this. We got, oh, amenities, a safe. Move.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the tour. Bathtub. Look at that. They even got shampoo stuff. This me and Ruski. Alright, so we got a little table. Oh, look at that. She left us some coffee. Oh, that's awesome. And then stuff, but yeah, so we got a full kitchen. Look, coffee maker, filters, we got a little stove, we got a fridge, we got a microwave, we got a toaster. Full setup, man. Everything we can eat. All right, we're gonna kick back, relax a little bit, and then we gotta go get something to eat. Breakfast is served. Look at that. We got some hash brown, eggs, and bacon. And our host here left us some coffee. Look at that. How awesome is that? All right, everyone, we're going to have some breakfast. And then we're heading on out. We're going to go check out Hawaii. All right, everyone, check it out. This is the Dole Plantation. This is where you get your bananas from. It's not gonna be part of the vlog. This is gonna be part of like my tourist part of the Hawaiian video, but I just kind of want to share with you some of what's gonna be coming up in our Hawaii videos. Not sure how well you can see down there, and I'll try to punch in. See, there's a trash can down there. So let's talk about something YouTubers don't put out in their videos, and I think it's a little dishonest. Maybe not totally dishonest, but I think it's important to let this fact be in that there is a homeless problem here in Hawaii. You will encounter them in a lot of places, like here, that trash can I was showing you. Homeless lady comes over here. She starts throwing stuff out of the top of the bag or out of the can. And then she commences flipping the thing open, scattering stuff everywhere. But yet, here on the island, it is illegal for a store to give you a plastic bag because that's bad for the environment. You can't have a plastic spoon, a straw in a lot of places. All this stuff is going to be paper or like a wood type spoon, because you have stuff like that, and they're worried about the environment, but they allow stuff like that to happen. Even around where our Airbnb, in front of the Walmart, homeless scattered everywhere, asking us for money and change and all this stuff, and the smell of urine reeks in some places, you can just tell. So it is a problem, and you're going to see it. You're going to be in the middle of it. You're going to be walking places, and there's going to be homeless that you're going to have to navigate through. And I know everybody wants to paint this as sunny paradise, and yeah, I don't want to put out a negative video and all that, but I want to put out honest stuff so you can make an informed opinion as to whether you want to visit a place. So you will encounter a bit of homelessness here in Hawaii, because the weather's good, the weather's constant, it's not very rainy here, so for whatever reason, you know, it is what it is. But you are going to encounter it, and I'll try to show you maybe a little bit of it later on. I'm not trying to mock or, you know, demean anybody that is homeless in that, but you know, it is something you are going to encounter here. Dude, check it, they got a race car in here and Ferraris. Look at that. Alfa Romeo. Look at this thing. What in the world? Wow, look at that. Oh. Dude, look at this thing, man. Wow. Now, I'm not into Ferraris, but that is one wild looking car. It's just a one-person car. Unless there's something that flips up. But look, wow. All right. Well, look, well, now we got some Maseratis. So, sorry it's dark. Do the best I can with the image, but even though it's expensive to live here, some people got money for some of the finer things. Man, look at that Lambo. Holy crap. Wow. That's freaking cool looking. I don't even think I could pass the credit check to buy a t-shirt in that place. Look at that. Lincoln is its own thing now. Now we have Audi. Mercedes-Benz. Look, there's the true Russian gangster vehicle. We got BMW over there. Ooh, another day, another breakfast. Check it out. We got some eggs, some fresh onions, some bacon, and we have some local pineapple that we picked up the other day at the market. Check it out. If you're in Hawaii, these are called apple bananas. Very small. Has a unique taste to it. Not too far off from a banana, but I'm gonna say it tastes like an apple, but pretty cool. I would try it out. All right, everyone. Cheers. All right, everyone. As you know, I brought this rock for the 4 Ward project here to Hawaii. I am here at Pearl Harbor. Decided this is where I'm going to leave it because this has the most amount of tourists probably of any place except for a beach and this would get lost in the sand somewhere. But this has a high concentration of tourists. I think we can get the word out pretty good. I wanted to leave this, like, hike it up to a waterfall somewhere beautiful and leave it there, but I'm kind of afraid these rocks are a little heavy. It might not make its way back down. Somebody hiking, it's kind of my worry if I left it somewhere like that. I want to leave it here where we have a big international audience of people that can find this. And this is a military site, and we're out here for the 22 days. So let's go find someplace cool to leave this. As you guys know, I've been carrying this rock for a while. I've been trying to find a perfect place to leave it. This is in memory of Eric Ward, who was a 20-year-old service member who took his life. It's very important we get the word out for the 22 a day that we lose to veteran suicide. I told his parents I'd leave this rock someplace special. Right here, the USS Arizona anchor. I'm going to leave this rock right behind the Pearl Harbor Association sign. I'll leave it right there. Come find this rock. Alright. It's not hard to find, but it's not kind of out in public. You know, hopefully somebody looks at that, picks it up, and the rock will find somewhere else. It'll find a new home. I think his family's numbering them now. Mine doesn't have a number on it, so I don't know. If you find it here, let me know. Email stuff's in the contact, or just make a comment on this video if you find it. Hey, we came back to check on the rock, and we actually found the family that found it. Look. Ah, check that out. Perfect time. We've been gone for like an hour. And we found it. So the rock's been found. And it's on its way. Alright, hopefully we'll see more of it. Alright, everyone. I'm going to show you one of Honolulu's best kept secrets here. This thing's pretty cool. But I do want to mention, the beginning of the video, everything looked like this, like really zoomed. I accidentally had this camera set on the 2x zoom. Didn't realize, I knew the screen looked funny, but I didn't know why. So I apologize if a lot of that stuff got missed. I didn't, like I said, didn't realize it was on zoom. But man, let's go check this out. This is pretty cool. All right. So right there is the Aloha Tower. This is some type of school. I'm not sure. There's the name of the street, but if you're here, you'll figure it out. Then come in here and look at this. It's like your own little aquarium. Look at all these guys.
We call it Nemo spot. Because my honey named it Nemo spot. Because there's a fish right there that saved Nemo.
Yeah, there's the fish that saved Nemo. But there's no Nemos.
There's no blue either.
Oh, look at all the birds. Dory. Oh, there's also crabs. If you look straight down the wall there, against the water, there's a crab.
Lots of sea urchins.
So now if you come here when the sun's out, it's a little better view than what it is now. But it is pretty cool. Oh, that's what I want to say. I'm sorry if the video's jumping around here and there and there. We're just kind of run and gun, you know, pull out the GoPro, videotape something. There's no, like, I'm planning anything. It's gonna be a little better. Man, look at the size of that thing. Wow. Yeah. So my other videos I'll have in Hawaii can be a little better organized, because we'll be at one place and then I'll move on to the next place. But here, this is just a vlog, man. We just like run and gun. This is just the weird stuff that don't fit into the other videos. Look at these birds, man. They are so close. Very trusting creatures. Look at this dude. Look at them. They're like literally. Wow. I told you I'm gonna hit these towels. Like now it's raining, keep the GoPro dry, keep my face dry, and it's hot and humid. Rain jacket's been handy to have, and even a little travel backpack has been cool. And also one of my best friends has been the bottle here by water. I keep coffee in this thing all day long. And then one day we did some walking. I put some cold water in here. Perfect, man. Perfect travel companions. I'm telling you, man. Listen to the tips I give. I'll set you up for success. So that's just a look at a few kind of like the staple items that most people get. Milk, eggs, cheese, bread, some cereal, just to give you an idea of what stuff costs here. So like here's corn or peas. Said I'm not going to do a whole big thing on the cost of everything here. Just touch on a few things. It is a tad bit more expensive than the mainland. So pretty cool. Not only is there an upstairs to this Walmart and a parking garage that you actually, it's like underground and all that. You also have an escalator for your shopping cart. There's a little T-bar hook on the very front of the shopping cart that grabs those things and brings your shopping cart up and down for you. Pretty cool. Last night in Hawaii. Last night to check out a beautiful sunset over the water. Alright, so this is concluding our trip here. Some final thoughts. Homeless is definitely a problem. It's kind of uncomfortable in certain places walking through it, and it's just disgusting because they're leaving bags of McDonald's, bags of stuff around. They like urinating places. They making shelters in that, and you know they really need to clean up. It's not fair. You know, you go to the beach and there's tents and people just sleeping all over the place. But other than that, it's a pretty place. Some of the beaches, you know, spectacular, beautiful water. One thing I will say I don't think is fair, and I think it's discrimination, that Hawaiian residents get to go on a lot of beaches and a lot of the hikes, and that absolutely free of charge. I don't think that's right. You're charging the tourists, like one beach, $25 a person to get on. Some of these places, the park, it's $7, and then you're going to pay an additional fee to go hike, like at was it Diamond Head or whatever it's called over there. So yeah, I don't think it's fair that tourists bear the full brunt of paying to supply this. This is still America. This is one of the 50 states, and you know we're all residents of the United States. Even in Florida, we don't get to go into places for free because we're a resident of Florida, and we don't charge Hawaiians more money if they come to Florida. So to me, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's cool that they give like active duty discounts or free access, but what about the veterans? What about those of us that came beforehand? So I don't think it's a fair playing field with that. It's not like it's a discount for people that maybe have heritage to the island. It's just if you have a driver's license or an ID, you can get in. So you could have moved in here. Yes, they got your driver's license, and now you get free access to all these parks. And I don't think that's right. Maybe discount. I think the tourists should be brought down, and the residents should pay more. And that might not be a popular opinion of people that live here, but I don't care. It's my channel, and that's how I feel. So yeah, so we really didn't do a whole lot of hiking, and we didn't do some of the beaches because I'm not going to participate in something that I don't feel is very fair, that we have to pay the park or we have to go in there. We're spending a lot of money here. This Airbnb is expensive. We're renting a car, buying gas, we're buying groceries. We've eaten out a lot. You know, it is expensive here. It is very expensive to go grocery shopping, and you know, it's cool. I'm not gonna say don't go to Hawaii. There's definitely some unique stuff. You know, the way these islands are formed through volcanoes and that. It's very steep, very beautiful terrain. But you know, if you're a little bit limited on budget, you know, something like what we did in Panama, definitely way more affordable and just as beautiful. And you know, maybe even a little bit more different because it's more of like a tropical climate with the rainforest and stuff like that. So traffic, horrible. Lanes are very tight, very small. Traffic can just be a bear around here depending on the time of day. Parking's a nightmare, as you can imagine. It's hard to find parking in a lot of places. We stopped at one mall. We spent what, an hour and a half. There was like $3 per half hour. They had like $9 to park. But you know, like I said, there is some beauty to be had here. You know, you come here knowing stuff's going to be expensive. You really didn't plan on being that expensive. Like $13 for a sandwich one place. You know, we spent $50 for the two of us to have lunch at the beach. So good and bad. You just have to weigh it. It is expensive here. I think, you know, like lodging and stuff, like at St. Croix, kind of equally as beautiful as here. Great snorkeling. Easier to get around St. Croix. Not as fancy or built up as stuff around here, but that also kind of adds to the charm of like some of the Virgin Islands that we have. But you know, but they're just small little comparisons. What do you think?
I liked it. I wanted to see those green mountains, and I've seen them.
It's definitely
that
unique.
was epic. Yeah, like from the movie.
Definitely unique to sit there and drive and just watch a wall of mountains shoot straight up into the air. Very steep.
Yeah, I tried some unique Hawaiian dishes.
Yeah, some
it was good.
Like, we'll have more in our other videos. We'll have some food videos, and then we'll have some beach videos coming up. Oh, and then we'll have like a tourist, some of the touristy stuff that we did.
Beaches I would definitely recommend not go swimming to the like man-made lagoons or something. Would not recommend going in the water. The waves are huge and they pulling you in. It's very dangerous. Even I don't know. I was scared. I got out from the first time we went swimming. Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, you gotta be a pretty good swimmer. Some of these areas, it's usually marked though with strong rip currents, but there are rip currents to be had out here, so you got to be careful about where you swim. So I would try to show you some of the more calmer, gentler places. But man, that's it. Like I said, so this is step one. This is the Hawaii vlog. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. We're gonna have one on, like I said, the beaches, food places that we ate, and just some of the touristy attractions and stuff that we see. Well, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, thanks for watching. And hopefully
До свидания.
We'll see you in the next one.
До свидания. Всем пока.
You over there? Oh, you fuck. Because you. Because you can't walk a straight line.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We do with fucking with you. You're the one that want to come to Pearl Harbor. You chill. Ha ha. You know, ha 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 ha. You. Really?
Yeah. You just want what's the name? Like a freak.